Grandma DC here. Well, I got off of a 14-hour shift and I'm dragging. But you know what? Everybody was talking about food this morning and I was craving chili or sloppy joes or something like that. I came home tired and I thought, before I check anything, before I do anything, I am going to do something that I've been being asked to do. And that is cook in a crock pot. Oh my heavens! So easy and so wonderful in a day when you're so completely tired. You want something to eat, but you're just too tired to even chew. This is my first keto coffee. I've been too tired to even drink. Just a minute. Oh, heaven. Okay, so I put everything together really quick for you. This is just going to be a real fast one. And I'm going to show you. My crock pot is, I have a big one, but it's indisposed. It got broke. I can fix it, I think. This one is an oldie that the lid's missing on, and there's a piece that's broken, but you make do with what you got. It is still a crock pot and a slow cooker. I'm going to put you down where you can see. And hopefully you can see right there. Okay, here's my ribs I got. Alright, I have greased this already with some avocado oil. And I'm just going to drop these babies in there. Like I said, I am in no mood to cook. I am in a hurry. This is just going to sit by itself all day. I am going to put a couple of chunks of butter in here. I had this butter to use up. That'll make it good. And I had my low carb, Carolina style Simple Girl. Got this off of Amazon, remember. And it's for 2 tablespoons, has 1 carb. So here's 4 tablespoons. And I'm going to put those over that. It's very vinegary. It's good. You could substitute vinegar and some spices. It'd be even less carbs. I don't feel like cooking today, right? So we're just doing a throw together. I don't have any fresh onions, so I'm going to put in some dried onions. About 2 teaspoons there. And because I like garlic, you don't have to use it. I'm going to put in about, big teaspoon of garlic, which I really like. Now, chili or sloppy joes, to me, are no good unless they have more of a tomato flavor. So, cup of water on top of all of it. Can you see that? And then I'm going to put in 2 tablespoons. This is going to be equal to, hang in there for me, 2 tablespoons is 5 carbohydrates in 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. I think that's well worth it. I'm going to put in 2 tablespoons and have the 5 carbs in here. This is going to make several servings. You know, this isn't just a 1 serving deal. I'll probably be eating on this for days. Alrighty. Now, again, you don't have to do this, but I had this red pepper, bell pepper I wanted to use. I'm not sure how many carbs are in a fresh bell pepper, but it is, it's got some carbs in it. You know, I will look that up and tell you at the end when this is done. Now, I'm going to turn this on low, and I am going to go to bed, and I will see you all later. Since my lid's gone, I'm going to put a piece of foil over this. Reynolds Wrap Company should sponsor me. Got a little extra piece there. What the heck? Don't waste not, want not. Gonna throw the rest of this away, clean up a little. And then I'm gonna take a nap. I'll probably play on the YouTube for a while and then I'll take a nap. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I smell something cooking and I hope it's going to be hooray. Oh God, I'm so tired, I'm silly. Okay. When this is all done tonight, I'm going to show it to you. By the magic of TV. I came in to check on this after several hours. And I noticed that the meat was not getting tender. Well, it was cheap pork ribs, boneless, from Aldi's. So there's a quick cure for that. It's a little bit of a messy cure. I'll have to clean my food processor out. But I'm going to take this meat that I've cut up and left in here cooking for a little bit longer, and I am going to zip it in my food processor and then put it back into here and let it cook down some more. This will also thicken it. It's just a little trick to do something with cheap, tough meat. There we go. Now, that'll thicken up more like a chili or a sloppy joe now. The taste is amazing with that vinegary barbecue sauce in there. It's a good thing to come up with. I'm going to let it cook another couple of hours or so until I'm ready to eat before I go back to work. I've got to head back to work here in about 3 or 4 hours, and I really want some bread of some kind to go along with my chili con carne over here with no beans. So I'm going to start with 1/4 of a cup of the wheat gluten, vital wheat gluten, and then 1/3 of a cup of oat fiber. To this I'm going to put 1 tablespoon of psyllium husk. That's about a tablespoon of psyllium husk fiber. 2 eggs.
1, 2.
And then I'm going to put in an entire cup of water along with a good amount of salt and baking powder. And about a teaspoon of baking powder. And I'm going to beat this up with a blender. Well, let's not forget to put a little bit of yeast for flavor. Just a sprinkling. I'll get Grandma's old beater out. It doesn't need to go fast. It just needs to go. I think that's on high. Now, if I had a dough hook for this, wow, that would be wonderful. But I don't have any of them fancy schmancy dough hooks. I am going to finish just sitting here kind of working this. It's going to stay in more or less a little liquidy state, and then I'm going to pour it into my muffin cups because I want like buns. And let's see how this turns out. So this kind of thin, this is what it looks like when I get it all done, and I want it thin like that. I'm going to see how it turns out. I've done it thick, and now I'm doing it thin. I think there's got to be a happy medium in this world somewhere. I don't know where, though. And I'm going to put these in here. He'll just cook a little quicker. I'll rob from Peter to pay Paul. There we go. And there they are. There, and I'm going to put these in the ovens at 375. I'm going to check on them in 25 minutes. Here they are, out of the oven. They look fantastic. How will they taste? How will the texture be? They're hot, but I can't wait. I am going to cut one open now. Even if I burn myself. Ooh. That is very light. Okay. And wow. Now that looks like bread. I'm going to use it like a bun. Let me take a little edge off of here. Hot, 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 hot. It's a little eggy on the inside, but I think that's the closest I've come to a real bread flavor yet. I know these are going to shrink down when they cool and everything, but that's going to make a really nice bun for my chili or sloppy joe, my pork sloppy joe, which is over here cooking away. Let me have you look at it. There it is. Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble. So, that's what I'm having for dinner. Although, to tell you the absolute truth, as I put my selfie stick back together, I took a nap today. I left this cooking and smelled it all day long. I made the bread and buns. No, I'm not hungry anymore. I ate some raw almonds and some, oh, it was a chunk of Swiss cheese. And I'm stuffed. And always the way. You come home, you cook, and then it's like, no, I'm not hungry. Well, okay. This is what's for dinner tomorrow. I'll just put it in the refrigerator and warm it up later. That's the great thing about the crock pot. I'll just pull it out, put it in the fridge, and when I'm ready tomorrow, I'll just take it out and nuke it. And it'll be even thicker and better tomorrow after sitting in the refrigerator overnight. That's the one thing about sloppy joes, chili, pizza sauce. It's always better overnight. Okay, I hope this gave you some ideas. Crock pots are very easy. You just throw stuff in. Also gave you some ideas what to do with cheap, yucky meat that doesn't, you know, taste all that good or is all that tender. I can make a piece of bark taste good if I have to. I always told someone, you know what, I'm a survivor. Give me a toothpick and a ear swab, and I can make anything to eat. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, or subscribe if you want to keep up with the insanity. And that's what's for dinner tomorrow. I'm too full. Bye-bye. Love y'all. Where did I put my baking powder? Here, I just bought some the other day. Now I can't find it.